Graduation gifts should feel meaningful long after the ceremony ends. Most people are trying to find something personal, useful, and emotionally lasting instead of something that gets forgotten after a few months. Jewelry consistently stands out because it combines daily wearability with long-term sentimental value. Durable pieces designed for everyday wear, sweat, water exposure, and travel also make jewelry practical in real life. So, what are graduation gifts that people keep forever? Jewelry is one of the few graduation gifts that people genuinely keep forever because it carries emotional meaning while still being wearable every day. A necklace, bracelet, ring, or pair of earrings becomes tied to an important life milestone in a lasting way. Most graduation gifts eventually become outdated or forgotten. Jewelry stays relevant because it combines memory, style, and function into something people continue wearing for years. So, what are graduation gifts that aren't just mugs, pens, or gift cards? The best graduation gifts feel more personal and lasting than standard mugs, pens, or gift cards. Jewelry stands out because it feels intentional, emotional, and connected to identity rather than temporary convenience. Practical gifts can still be useful, but they rarely hold long-term emotional value. Jewelry feels more memorable because people associate it with a specific moment in life. So what if I waited too long and now I need a graduation gift fast? Jewelry is one of the strongest last-minute graduation gifts because it still feels thoughtful even when purchased quickly. A timeless piece immediately feels personal without requiring complicated planning or customization. Many fast gifts feel rushed or generic. Jewelry avoids that because even minimal pieces naturally carry emotional significance and feel appropriate for a major milestone. So, what are personalized graduation gifts that don't feel tacky? Personalized graduation gifts work best when the customization feels subtle and wearable. Jewelry allows personalization through initials, birthstones, dates, coordinates, or minimal engravings without feeling excessive. Overly decorative, personalized gifts often lose appeal quickly. Jewelry stays timeless because the personalization becomes part of an everyday accessory instead of the entire focus. So, what are good graduation gifts for someone starting a new chapter in life? Graduation gifts for someone entering a new chapter should feel symbolic, lasting, and practical enough for everyday life. Jewelry works especially well because it represents growth, transition, and identity in a wearable form. A durable piece can move with them through work, travel, relationships, and future milestones. That makes jewelry feel more emotionally connected to the next stage of life. So, what do you buy a high school graduate who already has everything? A meaningful piece of jewelry is one of the best gifts for a high school graduate who already has everything because it adds emotional value instead of more clutter. It feels personal while still remaining practical and wearable. Most graduates already own the basic items they need. Jewelry stands apart because it celebrates the milestone itself instead of simply adding another position. So, our graduation gift ideas for a friend who is super minimalist. Minimalists really appreciate gifts that are functional, versatile, and free from unnecessary excess. Jewelry fits naturally into that mindset because it is wearable, compact, and emotionally meaningful without taking up space. Simple rings, chains, bracelets, or stud earrings feel intentional without looking excessive. Minimal jewelry also works with almost any personal style, making it easy to wear daily. So, what are graduation gifts that feel emotional but still useful? The best graduation gifts combine emotional meaning with practical daily use. Jewelry does this naturally because people wear it regularly while also associating it with a major life achievement. Useful gifts without emotional significance often feel forgettable over time. Jewelry stays meaningful because it becomes part of routines, memories, celebrations, and identity. So, what are memorable graduation gift ideas for someone entering adulthood? Graduation gifts for someone entering adulthood should feel mature, timeless, and connected to long term identity. Jewelry works especially well because it transitions naturally from school into adult and professional life. A well made piece can be worn for years across work, travel, social events, and daily routines. That long term wearability makes jewelry feel more significant than trend based gifts. And finally, what if I've already done the obvious graduation gifts every year? What do I get them now? If you have already given the usual graduation gifts, jewelry is one of the best ways to make the next gift feel more lasting and emotionally important. It feels different because it focuses on memory and identity instead of short-term usefulness. Traditional graduation gifts can start to feel repetitive over time. Jewelry continues to feel meaningful because different styles, metals, symbols, and personalized details can reflect different stages of life while still remaining timeless.